All right, and we are ready with our next game, which is Super Kiwi 64 50 Gems, again by shovelclaws.
All right, so we back. We back in the mine. Um, Welcome to Super Kiwi 64. This is a weird game. It's a kind of N64 styled collectathon, but like micro size. So think of it kind of like the WarioWare of collectathon games. We're gonna play as Kiwi, which is our all of our favorite characters, and we're gonna see everything this game has to offer because 50 gems is basically 120 star. We're gonna collect all the gems, which again, kind of just like the stars in Super Mario 64. So you're going to see most everything this game has to offer, uh, mixed along with a few funny things, because this game has a weird history. But before that, I stopped the intro screen here at a bad time. We have a quick story. So Kiwi and his buddy Beanie, shout out to the Hell Fridge, doing something. I haven't played Beanie until bad weather comes in and tornado swipes away Kiwi, and then he wakes up on this floating island. Dog jump scare. This pilot dog is gonna help us get back to our home, and we'll meet him when we finish up the run. So, without further delay, time will begin when I press jump here. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And first and foremost, we have a bunch of movement just immediately. We can sprint by holding shift, we can of course move, and we have the little nosedive. So we're gonna use that to our advantage. I need to collect you. Um, to go fast, the nosedive is the fastest form of movement, so we're gonna use it most of the time. There's some exception to this, but we'll get there when we get there. Otherwise, we can jump and crouch jump. Crouch jumping will make us go a little bit higher, so we'll use it most of the time just to be safe. Otherwise, we can attach to walls using our nose dive. So we're going to use that to climb up walls some, and then collect gems, rings, all sorts of stuff. We'll talk about it as we exit this level and head into the mushroom dwarf here. So we have these little gears. These are kind of like our coins. When we collect all of them in the level, you can see how many there are in the top left. We'll get a gem spawned somewhere in the level. Additionally, we have these golden rings, which when we collect all 5, if I could hit this one, please, thank you. And of course I fell. When we collect all 5, a gem will spawn, so we'll collect them. Then we just have 3 floating gems, and those, pretty easy, just gotta get to them. And then most levels have these 3 little targets we have to hit. There are some exceptions to this, but we just hit all 3 of them. Spawns gem up on here. Then collect some extra of our golden gears. Hop up to our last gem. If I could hit it, I just keep bouncing over everything. That's the reality with these mushrooms. They give you a big old bounce, so, you know, you're gonna miss stuff. It's all good. We're gonna just exit out back to the hub, and we're gonna climb up this tree like a not Kiwi would, and enter level 8. Saves a little bit of hub travel time. In level 8, we're not going to nosedive at all because our pilot friend gives us a better backpack with these 3 little jet boosters on them, which makes our sprinting speed much faster than our nosedive speed. So we're just going to sprint throughout this level, collect all the gears on these little rooftops, climb on up to this gym, and then do a big old jump with our crouch jump to collect this gem. This skips one of the target puzzles that I was talking about earlier. Head on over to our right, grab the ring here, grab the gears, grab one of our 3 keys. We grabbed one earlier, but these 3 keys will open up a hidden compartment somewhere in the level. We'll get to it at the very end of this level. Swim through all the flags like it's Wave Racer, and that spawns a gem. Hit our last golden ring. We're gonna hop on the sub to collect the collectibles on this sub. Hop on up to collect our last key, thank you. Then grab our gem there. Grab our gears, turn around for our gem. Then head on over to Skull Caverns, where we're going to up, grab our last gem, and into level 7. We're back to our normal movement here since we no longer have the very overpowered jet boosters. But we're gonna hop all over here. This dead guy has a key for us, so we're gonna use that to unlock this treasure chest, which has a gem inside. I fell down. That's fine, actually. We'll just climb on up, grab these. Please. Thank you. We're gonna hop on over. You may see a gem under us. We're not gonna grab it. We'll grab it after we climb this mountain. One small thing about the nosedive is that there's actually not really a cooldown to it, so you'll see here, as long as Kiwi is making contact with the ground, we can nosedive on up that mountain. Release the demon from hell! That guy's just scary.
Oh no!
Then we'll grab the gem at the top, head on over to the bottom here, where we'll circle back around, grab those collectibles we missed. And then we'll make our way on over to hit the 3 targets on the devil himself. Thankfully, he doesn't hurt us or anything, so we're fine. Grab our last ring there, and hop on up. One more on this side. Grab our last gear as well. Oh, hit it, please. Thank you. And that spawns the gem in the skull. One of the easiest way to hit this gem in the skull is to crouch jump, and since it's relevant, and also because the next few levels aren't that boring, I have a quick story to tell. So, when this game released, of course, this game is by Siactro, which, if you don't know, made the Tori series. If you don't know that game, it's fine. It's just a pretty popular indie platformer, where it's pretty simple, but everyone was kind of looking forward to it, because it's been in development hell for a little bit. Which, as a game developer, sometimes that just happens, and sometimes you also forget features you add. So, when I started running, I noticed I used another runner's routes, Esno. Esno, I noticed, was getting really high jumps in certain levels, particularly this one. And I was like, how is he doing that mode? Question mark. So I was like, hey, I'm having trouble with some of these jumps. How? Question mark. So, in his YouTube comments. So I was like, surely he'll answer and this won't be like a cheater or something. Well, he did answer, and the answer was pretty simple, actually. There's a crouch button. This game doesn't, like, tell you its controls. By the first few runs I did, I didn't know there was a sprint button, so they were like 20 minutes long. Granted to say, that is not how long this game takes. So, he told us, hey, there's a crouch button. I was like, oh, interesting. So I brought it up to the Discord. And who else would reply but the dev himself, saying, there's a crouch button? He didn't know there was a crouch button in his own game. Because he forgot he added it. Which I think is just really, really funny. It just goes to show to keep track of what you had in your game every day, because if you don't, sometimes you'll forget. And it literally made us have to split the console and PC leaderboards, because this game is on Switch. Because the Switch version literally can't crouch jump. Granted, the Switch version isn't that popular anyways, but, you know, is what it is. We did still have... I don't know why I hit that. I need that. I need that to be green. The weird fetus buttons in this level are strange. Regardless, story aside, this level's pretty straightforward. It's just a big puzzle level. We have to lower a big tower from the center of the stage. No, we can't just climb up it. There's a cage around the top. There's also no way to clip through that we've found. If someone finds that, that'd be, like, amazing, because it'd skip this whole level, basically. But otherwise, there aren't any real goals. We have to just collect all of the gears, so that's kind of it. Open this guy on up. Use the mushrooms and miss our jump, because, of course, we're just having great mushroom RNG, because those are RNG. Grab the 3 keys here, avoid the rocks, except don't, because I am simply... Man... my platforming today is just so good. I swear this is not how this usually goes. It's okay. We got there. Thankfully, we don't have that much risk in this level. So we'll just turn around, hop on back to the tower. And up here we have the 5 gems. There we go. Then we have to hop off the side for our 6th, which is the gear gem, and boom. Now on to level 3, which honestly is just a big tower. Or wait, no, level 4 is the big tower. This is not that. It's fine. I know my routes. So this level is just a big train station. Shut up. So we have to destroy 5 of the boxes there, grab this ring, and then avoid this pink button, because the pink button will raise some platforms from the ground, but with crouch jumping, we don't even need to. You can even make this without crouch jumping. It's not that far of a jump. We're just gonna hop on over to these platforms in the air, which have some of our missions. Hit these 3 targets, destroy 5 boxes, grab the green key card, which will open up this little area down here. Thank God I didn't forget it this time. We're gonna hop up on the stairs, grab some of the gears, grab the gem, float on over to you, just floating in the air, and ride the trains for a ring, some gears, grab our gem, and head back, because there's no way to avoid the backtracking here. Trust me, we've tried. But next level is the big old tower, and that tower is honestly not super special. We're gonna use a bunch of crouch jumps. We're gonna avoid the platforms. We're also gonna sprint, hopefully, because this game, when you load into a level, will just remove your sprint input for some reason. But it's fine. We chill. I need you. Thank you. Also need to make my jumps, hopefully. So, if we have any messages, we can go ahead and read them while I'm just gaming right here. This tower is really straightforward.
Sure. Just that reminder, of course, you can type !donate in chat to donate towards that Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. And we have a bunch of those bid wars open. If you want to type !incentives in chat, you can see what they are and what their options are.
Absolutely do that. Also, shout out to the knights here. They aren't dangerous at all, but somehow I still get hit every single time. We're gonna grab the gears, please, thank you. So, yeah, the rest of this tower is still pretty straightforward. All the gems are at the top, so we gotta collect them. You may have noticed earlier I did skip one gem. We just do that. You can see it in the distance there. We just do that because it's easiest to... It's easiest to just hop down from the top to grab it. It's also faster because then we don't have to backtrack at all, and it's the last gem we do. So, hop back on over. This platforming is also very cool if you're good at it, which I am not, and I don't want to take risks, so I'm gonna play it safe. Then back to Hub, and that is the 48 gems we need. That's all the levels. Except for this. This is the secret area. We have 1 gem at the top of the temple for even getting here, and then if we punch in a secret code, new level opens up. This is Kiwi 64, the game's prequel, because this game had a prequel. You could see some of the areas from it. Actually, I think this is the entire map, but our main focus is getting to the top, saying goodbye to the Kiwi. Back to the hub. Time is coming up when we hit this plane, and time. Alright. That is Super Kiwi 64, 50 gems. Kinda everything you got to see. That went pretty decent, actually. What was my final time was 12 minutes flat, which... Let me check the speedrun.com page, actually. Hold on. Let me cook. Where's my time? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong category. No, okay, never mind. That was a minute behind my PB. I don't know why I thought that was a PB. Live sprint is messing me up. Oh well. Either way, Super Kiwi 64, 50 gems. This game's pretty fun. It's also pretty short. Both of the games I ran today are pretty short. But I really enjoy it. There are some annoyances in running it. For example, you have to delete your save file every time. and also crouches on control, which if you find that annoying, you're just like me for real, because I literally rebind it. I did that entire run without rebinding it. I'm a god. So that's it. That's it. That's it. Goodbye, shovelclaws block. It'll never happen again. But thanks, Noga, for having me. I always like running for this event, these events. Some homies for real. Appreciate you having me for both of these runs, both little short, sweet runs. Also, shout out to the Kiwi community, of course. Some pretty good players. I do want to shout out real fast another GDQ run. It's not this game is not being shown at GDQ, unfortunately, but another runner who did submit it actually got one of their other games in, YP, Yoshi Pro. Watch Oba Cat Adventures at 3 a.m. Otherwise, you can find me everywhere as shovelclaws, one word. It's a pretty unique username, so you shouldn't have trouble. If I'm not on the site, that's because I'm not there. So, primarily on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. I forgot the name of Twitter for a second. Otherwise, you can see me on GDQ this summer as part of the Sonic Adventure DX All Stories Relay. So I hear a lot of people are excited for that run, so I'm excited. I'll be showing off Knuckles' story because the shovelclaws, man, it's literally an item in the game. It's run Knuckles. That's my thing. If you know me at all, Knuckles is like my profile. You know, he's my brand. So, very excited for that run with a bunch of my friends. So, otherwise, I don't have anything else. So, Anade, take it away.
All right. Thank you so much for that run and your previous run as well. Those were amazing, super fun games. And just for everyone who maybe has been here for a while or is just joining us, I want to just remind you that this is No Glitches Allowed, a charity event dedicated to speedruns with very few glitches or without glitches entirely. This includes no major glitches, glitchless, and any other run that doesn't have significant tricks or skips. If you're interested in getting involved or finding out more, make sure to join our Discord and follow us on Twitter to get updates about future events. And of course, we are also raising money with this event. No Glitches Allowed 10 is raising money for Go Rescue, a dog shelter in Norfolk, Virginia. Go Rescue works to provide a haven for homeless dogs, giving them the time, care, and love they need to find not just any home, but the right home. You can donate by typing !donate in chat or scanning that QR code on the screen. We do have a bunch of bid wars open that I have been talking about all morning, but I am going to give you a little break to, explore. Go look at that ! incentives. Go check out !charity. And if you even have $1 or $2 extra, !donate to help. And we had a donation near the end of that shovelclaws block. That was from RedSorn12, donates $5 and says, "Those runs were like ADHD but routed. Haven't laughed like that in a while." Thank you so much. I agree. Those were both back-to-back runs of just like non-stop action but also cute, but also like a little, strange. It was amazing. Thank you so much for that donation. And Red Sworn put that money in towards the bid war for the Streets of Rage 4 food icon for onigiri and ramen, meaning that that is currently in the lead. I will remind you, we do have 4 different bid wars open, so any donations you make can go, each donation can go towards one of those bid wars. The next bid war that is going to be, matter for games on the schedule is the Say No More language bid war, run by Happy Bear, later today in a few hours. And right now, Irish Gaelic is in the lead, which, I'll be honest, I would love to see a game run in Irish Gaelic, but we have 5 different options. So maybe you want to see the game in English or Spanish, Japanese, or maybe even Arabic. If you when you make a donation, you do that !donate, follow the Tiltify link, and then after you've put in your donation amount and your comment, you can choose which bid war you're donating towards and which option. So maybe you want to see Say No More in a different language. Or maybe you want to take a look at those other bid wars we have. Like tomorrow, there's going to be a Disney sing-along that Steve TV Online is going to be singing a Disney song, and your donations will decide which song. So definitely get those donations in !donate or scan that QR code on your screen. You know what? You're sitting here with us watching this amazing event, and we appreciate you. Even if you're not able to donate, we appreciate you just being here. And maybe you're having as much fun as I am. These games are amazing. These runners are amazing. It has been so much fun. So maybe you want to get involved in the next event. In that case, be on the lookout for news about No Holidays Allowed. This event is open to all kinds of speedruns and showcases that runners have to offer, not just glitchless runs. We're looking forward to showing off some amazing speedruns to watch as you bundle up by the campfire this winter. If you join the No Glitches Allowed Discord or follow their Twitter, you will find out more information, such as when the speedrun applications open up and the volunteer applications. Maybe you've always wanted to get involved. I've found that doing these, I had the server. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with me here this morning or whatever time zone you're in. This has been my time for now on the mic. I will be passing it off to Happy Bear, who is another amazing host, and I will see you guys, later.